think he was setting this thing up. We're about to find out.
It's the day before the Onx Build Challenge starts, and we've got a 10-hour drive to Tucson, Arizona. Day one went too hard. Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Chasing 518. Today, we drive to Arizona. Good morning. From Phoenix? Phoenix. We drove all night. Save you guys the trouble, so fast forward. We got an hour and 45 to Tucson. We're gonna meet all the Onx folks at Tucson Dragway and get started.
You know, oh, tell me about, you know, so I'll just
Sure.
ask different stuff a couple different times. So, but yeah, don't worry about trying to say it perfectly. And
Cool.
if you want to say something again, that's totally fine.
You like this one too much, huh?
Yeah, I think if you ask Mallory, it's for sale, but I'm gonna have a hard time parting with this. This is pretty cool.
My wife accidentally said to me once, years ago, she's like, I think I was gonna sell one, and she's like, I'm just worried about the liability. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
That's a good point, honey. We should
I
probably
don't
keep them.
want to lie. What if someone got hurt?
That's a good line. I'm Kevin Jones, and I'm the wild card entry for the Onx OffRoad Build Challenge, and I built a Ford Bronco.
Thank you. What was the hardest part of this whole shenanigan?
Of the whole vehicle?
Yeah.
I spent the most time making sure the front suspension actually works.
Yeah.
I know you voted radius arm, but ultimately I was like, I've never built a 3-link. Like, this seems like a great opportunity.
They work really, really good.
But I will say, she likes to roll side to side, so.
No sway bar on it? Has anyone done it before?
Yeah, I was telling her it's not the first, but I mean, if I had my druthers, like, it'll be the most well-known by the time this is all over.
Yeah. So did you have like resources to look at and
So
stuff?
one of my good friends, he's also a 7.3 Psycho. He built one years ago, doesn't own it anymore, but he was a reference for me along the way. And then the dude who's had him wearing Cody Fordall, he does all the 7.3 swaps. Yeah, I probably spent, the hardest part about the swap was making that rear window switch work in the factory harness. Because I had to pull that whole circuit out of the Bronco harness and put it in the diesel harness. And of course I'm trying to do it at 2 a.m., you know? Like...
Yep.
Hey everybody, so we are currently in Tucson, Arizona. We got into Phoenix about 2 this morning. I was very tired. Crashed for a couple hours, then made it down to Tucson. We did an interview, which you saw, which kind of introduced Kevin and his build and what he's done. Then grabbed some lunch, found a place to stay. I took a great pool nap. It was lovely. And now we are in the parking lot working on some creaks, some little issues that
some leaks,
Kevin
some
has
squeaks.
found on the way here. We drove how many miles?
620 miles or so. Right off the jack stands.
It did awesome.
It did awesome. Really did.
How do things look down there?
Good. The really confusing part is we had a pretty good fuel leak last night, and today we've had 0 fuel leak.
Nothing today?
Nothing. So that's really good for today, but very confusing for the future.
How does everything else look?
Good so far. I don't even know. It's pretty amazing out of the box. So we got some teasers today of what we're gonna be doing tomorrow at Tucson Dragway. We learned that we're gonna do a drag race. So I don't know.
Just chip away and
Check
make
it
sure it's
over,
all
probably
good.
add some zip ties.
And some zip ties.
Well, you know.
Even with my 2 naps, I think I'm still gonna sleep really good tonight. I don't know how he stays up so late. I can't.
Do you have any knowledge or notes of old blanks or locations or anything? This one might have stayed. This one definitely did not.
And this one, I think the bottoms are good. I think it's the tops. Well, my axle, you can see where the bob stops are and the pads are. How are you doing, lovey?
Good.
Yeah?
Oh, I see your axle shifted to the side.
Yeah.
Is that on the trailer?
No, it did that on the 10-mile dirt road to the Airbnb.
10-mile dirt road.
Yeah, from the Airbnb, and it's all completely like washboard. So this poor girl, her first action is just like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, it was pretty good. Do you know what survived that whole trip? Is this icon car freight light. It's just been stuck up here.
I saw it and I thought you would just put it there right now.
No, not at all.
If that's not a testament to its strength.
It's funny.
Okay, we're all tight up here.
Wait, but you haven't touched this thing since you've been here, so that's been on there since like your shop.
Yeah, that's been on there like 12 hours of travel all the way here.
Where's the Harbor Freight? Are you just gonna leave it there?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's see how long we can go.
Maybe add a zip tie lanyard. That way when it lets go, you still have it. But you can test
He's
its magnets.
always thinking like so logically. I'm like, I would have just left it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm too cheap to lose a flashlight based on science.
How does Bluey feel?
I'm still like beside myself waiting for the other shoe to drop. I mean, the thing is just
It won't.
turnkey, Holly. Like,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. Do I have a couple complaints? Yes. All things considered, it doesn't matter.
Oh wow. Yeah, you put this girl back in place.
Getting there. I think you mostly lost just this link.
Was it really? That wouldn't surprise me, that
You wanna,
freaking row.
from the back or wherever, do you want to tell me like when?
Yeah.
I'd say you're good, actually.
Yeah, I'd say you're good.
I'll call that a win.
Woo! Right lane winner! Woo!
Who do you think? Who do you think? If you had to predict right now, Fab Rats or Old Bluey? What's your bet? What's your pick?
I think Bluey is gonna do it.
Dude, gotta go for Bluey.
I think so. I think so.
I gotta bet on my own husband.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
How's the race?
How'd it feel?
How's the race shaping up? Car handled real good. Felt like I was on a spaceship.
So what happens next?
Paul's gonna win this, and then we're gonna race Paul for the grand drag race winner. winner of the drag race.
I got a feeling Paul may have been sandbagging a little bit. I think he was setting this thing up. We're about to find out.
What just happened?
Turns out sandals are a bad choice. Foot kind of slipped off the clutch. Thought it was gonna explode the rear end. Spring's still intact.
Oh god.
I was flinching at the starting line. I was over there going, please don't hit me with parts. Please don't hit me with parts.
How'd that go?
It's over.
First challenge. You feel better?
Yeah, I gotta be careful. That was really aggressive launch. Okay, we just finished the drag race. Now we're getting ready for the second event, which is gonna be, what is it? Obstacle course? Obstacle course. So Ian's gonna walk us through where we're going. Mallory's gonna keep notes because she's gonna be my navigator. Let's see what we got.
Here, this is a timed event. Fastest one, 1,000 votes. Second fast, 750. Third, 500, 250, 150. That's how we're gonna do it, okay?
All right, what are you doing?
We're going to let some air out just because it's so soft. I feel like the climbing the mounds is going to feel a lot like being on the dunes at the beach. So we're going to air down a little bit so we don't get stuck. And look,
You gonna take it too?
oh, that's where I started. They were 25 cold, but we gained elevation and gained temperature. So right now we are sitting at 27. Let's go 20. Oh, that was less than ideal. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go! I heard her in there just
This one too, if you guys ever smack into a rock, a tree or whatever, it's not going to pinch your winch line. Makes things a lot easier, a lot safer, removes a lot of potential projectiles out of your system.
Yeah. for a class.
One thing that's nice is that if you ever do bury the line in here, a really nice feature of this,
Oh, you can pull it out itself?
you can pull it out itself.
Dude, that's
Right there.
cool.
You just hit reverse and it's done.
That's cool.
Now, like I said, this is a soft connection. This is dipped, so it'll be nice and durable. But this is called the pendant. This last 3 feet is a pendant. It basically replaces the hook, but there's a lot less mass to it. You use a soft shackle to hook it up to whatever you need to. This is designed so that then it'll handle that abrasion for a lot longer. Now, if you smack into a tree or a rock or anything, you're not going to damage your winch line.
Yeah. Nothing to rattle, nothing to...
Yep. It won't get loose, it won't hang off there. And you're ready to rock and roll. That's cool. With this, you can't put a tree strap in there. No. You have to use a soft shackle on the end of this.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't we just get rid of this? This is one of the most expensive fairleads on the market. But you don't have to buy a fancy hook. You don't have to buy a whole lot of other things. You're cutting a lot of stuff out of the equation. So what we have found with our cost analysis, this is one of the most cost-effective winching systems. It's also one of the safest ones. It's pretty cool. Well,
Yeah, that's right.
okay, go.
Air down today, and we'll air up to go home. You should hit an AutoZone or something at least to get like mechanics wipes, like hand wipes. Look for my U-joint, get duct tape. That's a wrap for day 1 of the Onx Off-Road Build Challenge competition. We're done with Tucson Dragway. We did the drag race. We did the obstacle course time trial. Great first day. I don't think I hurt the vehicle. That launch off the drag race for the final was pretty rough. Not very happy with that level of abuse, considering we got to do this for a week and then drive this thing home after SEMA. But great first day of the Onx Off-Road Build Challenge, and tomorrow we hit the trail.
Sense of humor is gone. It's not very happy. All right, give me an update. Putting your work clothes on.
Work clothes on. Learned nothing about driving. Ballback Cougar and my Crystal Gale shirt. I got on the freeway and felt a vibration. I think from the drag race, the straps that hold the drive shaft to the yoke maybe stretched, because I think the yoke is loose. So we checked that. We pulled over to check that, and the rear window went halfway down and stopped. So I don't know what that's about. Day 1 went too hard. See that moving around? That's what it's supposed to do that. Okay, well. Brought some.
You brought some?
I noticed earlier when I looked under, there's a big dent in this yoke right here, which means that bolt got there, and the only way they could get there is if this wrapped up hard enough to make contact, which it obviously did.
So why did you go so hard?
Well, I felt like the run before felt like it was close to stalling, so I thought I'd give it a little extra, but I didn't really think about it hopping.
You weren't expecting the hop.
I wasn't expecting the violent hop. Thought maybe like...
That was a fun little surprise for everybody.
Yeah. I thought maybe tire spin, but not necessarily hop.
We're laying under the Bronco though. It's actually a lovely day.
You can see how it's like taller. See the shiny one behind it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's supposed to look like that. So, let's see if this one fits, and then spin it around to the other one. Why do I have these? That's a good question, honey.
Why do you have those?
I don't know. but they've been sitting on the desk in the house for a month or more.
I think the good Lord knew you'd need them.
Fighter jets, any of those?
How much you gonna let this bother you, honey?
The window bugs me. That's gonna be a real deal. It's not meant to have it. Switch broke out of the dash. Window broke out of the back.
Get the pull tarp. All right, problem one solved.
Problem one probably solved. Feel pretty confident about that. Actually, like, if that's a weak link of the drive shaft, that's a good thing, because I could buy more of those straps and keep those. And if those want to stretch and break before a U-joint or a drive shaft breaks, that's not bad. But when I tried to roll down the rear window to work on the Bluey, the window went halfway, and then
That's when you rested your forehead just against the half window.
just wanted to just die.
Take a moment.
Do it again. Other way. Okay, other way. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for a rear window motor.
Off the phone with an auto parts store?
Yeah, typical frustration. I need a rear window motor. What size is the engine in your Bronco?
It's nothing to do with it, right?
5.8. Oh, you mean the 351? Yeah, that one. What do you need? Rear window motor? Just the motor? I don't know, man. Is it available with or without the regulator? What are my options? Well, I have the motor only. Okay. Does it have a gear on it? It's the motor only. Okay. There's a picture of a motor. The motor has a shaft. Are you looking at a shaft or a shaft with a gear on it? It has a gear on it. Okay, so it's not just the motor, it's the motor with the gear, which I need.
So that's good.
That's good. We're gonna go get it.
All right. All right, let's go fix things.
Fix things. Yeah.
And I'll vote for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure. Well, I voted for Rudy last time because he was a huge underdog last time. But I really, what's his name? The big guy with the S10?
Oh, Colt.
Colt, yeah, I love his truck.
He was part of this, but for whatever reason,
He didn't want to build a Jag?
They backed out or something?
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe he couldn't get it done in time.
I don't know. It's politics I don't understand, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just the lucky guests, and...
Well, and I've been watching Ian since...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, forever.
Yeah.
As long as I can remember, I've been watching Ian.
Yeah. This has been fun. It's been a wild 2 months, but...
That's awesome.
Today was like day one of like why, you know, we threw our hat in the ring or whatever, you know, it's cool. It was fun.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Like I said, I'm going to log on and vote for you.
Yeah, right on. Can you, so I don't want it to just hang, so just right in that sweet spot. Okay. Now walk the window out. That's right, this is spring loaded. I was like, what's going on here? Go until it hits like weather stripping. You there?
It might be there,
Alright,
yeah.
so just support it.
Oh, you're caught. Loose.
Oh yeah, that bolt pattern's off.
Ooh, that looks like way too much fun, dude.
I've made a point to wear shoes every time I come out to see you. You're welcome.
You don't have to pause. Back in business?
Back in business.
Okay. Let's clean up. Find a margarita.